If you're a new guitarist, the scale that we're learning today is an absolute must-know, Open G major. It helps build finger independence and gets us acquainted with notes on all 6 strings. Hi, I'm Joshua Kenson, and this is Kenson Guitar Academy. So if you watched my video on the Open C major scale, you'll remember that we played Open C major over just 1 octave. In this position for G major, we're going to be able to hit 2 octaves, from G to G here, on the 6th string to the 3rd string, and then from the 3rd string to the 1st string. So we have a 2 octave range for this Open G major scale. From here to here, and then from the 3rd string to the 1st string. This scale is where also most of my new students encounter their first accidental. An accidental is a sharp, flat, or natural sign. In our C major scale, there were no accidentals, no sharps, no flats, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. In G major, there is 1 accidental, a sharp. It is F sharp. We encounter it here, and we encounter it here. It's also on the 6th string right here. So that scale is G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. And looking back at that C major, you'll notice that we pass through F, C, D, E, F. In the G major scale, there is no F. It's 1 fret higher, 1/2 step higher, F sharp. So let's get through the 1st octave here. Much like C major, this scale is in 1st position, and all that means is that any note that falls on the 1st fret will be played by our 1st finger, regardless of string, and so on. So any note on the 2nd fret will be with my 2nd finger, any note on the 3rd fret will be with my 3rd finger, and finally, any note on the 4th fret will be played with our 4th finger or pinky here. And in C major, we only had to play notes that fell on the first 3 frets of the guitar. This one, that F sharp, we're going to get to reach out and use our pinky right there on that 4th string. So let's get through the 1st octave to begin with. We're starting on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, so that's going to be with our 3rd finger, right there. That's G. Next note, we have the open A string, that's open on the 5th string. Next, we have the B, which is the 2nd fret of the 5th string, into the C, that is the 3rd fret of the 5th string, into our open D, 4th string, into our 2nd fret on the 4th string, that is E, and here's where we get to reach out with our 4th finger over to the 4th fret on the 4th string, that is F sharp. Again, in that C major scale, we would have played that 3rd fret, F, but we're in G major now, so F sharp into the G. That's the open G string, the 3rd string. So again, that is your 3rd finger, open, 2nd finger, 3rd finger, next string open, 2nd finger, 4th finger, open 3rd string. So 3rd fret, open 5th string, 2nd fret on the 5th string, 3rd fret on the 5th string, open 4th string, 2nd fret, 4th string, 4th fret, 4th string, and then finally the open G string. We can start there and take it up to 1 octave. Then bring it right back down. That's very similar to what we did with the C major scale, over 1 octave. But now we have the opportunity to complete 2 full octaves, okay? So we just did that 1st octave. Now we can complete the 2nd octave, the higher octave here. So again, let's start on that open string, that 3rd string, that's G. So G, 2nd fret, A, open B string, that's the open 2nd string, 1st fret on that 2nd string, that is C, 3rd fret, D, open E string, 2nd fret, F sharp, we encounter that F sharp again, and then finally G. So from that open 3rd string G, open, 2nd fret, open, 1st fret, 3rd fret, open, 2nd fret, 3rd fret. Now if we take that from the top, we can actually go through both of those octaves. So again, from the 6th string, we have the 3rd fret on the 6th string, open 5, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, open 4, 2nd fret, reach out with your 4th finger for the 4th fret, and then we complete the octave with the open G string. Let's move on to the A, open B, C, D, open E, encounter that F sharp again, and then finally G. So that is a 2 octave range. You want to start with just playing that ascending just like that, and when you feel comfortable that you have it all memorized, just take it back down. And I would really try to think of these scales from different perspectives. Think about it from the pattern perspective, right? Where you were just memorizing maybe the fret numbers. So 6, open 2, 3, open 2, 4, open 2, open 1, 3, open 2, 3. And then go through it again with the letter names. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. You could also think about it in terms of finger numbers. So it would be 3, open 2, 3, open 2, 4, open 2, open 1, 3, open 2, 3. Looking at it these different ways gives us a broader perspective on the chord, not just the notes that we're hearing, not just the names that we've given them, but also what fingers are we using, what frets are being used, and so on. Once you get this all memorized, the note names, the fret numbers, what fingers are we using, and we're playing it at a nice moderate pace. Remember, we're always trying to make those notes butt up against each other. We don't want staccato notes, at least in this particular instance. We don't want quick bursts. That might apply to a particular song that we're playing, but for the purposes of this exercise, we are looking for a nice, smooth legato sound. So again, those notes butt right up next to each other. One ends, one begins. We want to play it nice and smooth. Speed will come. Get accuracy. Sometimes playing it slower is actually more difficult. Then just bring it right back down. Always remember, one finger at a time. Try not to allow those fingers that aren't being used to be really like kicking out. Even I do it sometimes, but what you really want is control over those individual fingers. If you see your finger really jolting out like this, that means you're putting a bunch of pressure into that finger, a bunch of strength is going into that finger, and it's just wasted energy. We want to place that energy where we're looking to place the energy, not just letting it go elsewhere. So from that point, you've played it with all down strums, nice legato sound, and so on. What you can start to do is vary things. So either you could vary the tempo, meaning you could start to speed it up a little bit. Let's say you started your metronome at around 60 to 65 BPM and you got it to where it's real solid there. Kick it up to 70, kick it up to 74. Take it incrementally, maintaining that accuracy along the way. And then that muscle memory is going to kick in and you're going to be able to play this scale without even having to think about it at all. Another thing that you could do is instead of just doing down picks, you could do up picks. You could do alternating pick, so that's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Sometimes what I suggest with that, because it can be a little confusing, is to take each note and play it twice, so each note gets a down and an up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and so on. Practice those variations for 5 to 10 minutes a day, incrementally kicking up that metronome speed, and you're going to know this in no time. So let's run this once through ascending. 1, 2, 3, 4. And G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Keep going. A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Good, we're gonna do that one more time. We're gonna ascend all the way to that top G and then descend all the way back to our low G. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Let's go back down, play that G again. And G, F sharp, E, D, C, B, A, G, F sharp, E, D, C, B, A, and finally G. I have one more open form scale that I'm going to be showing you guys really soon, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Once we get those memorized, we can start to look at them a little bit deeper beyond just playing them as an exercise, and we can see how they build chords and keys. If you have any questions about this scale or any of the other guitar videos that I've done, please leave a comment down below. I'd be happy to answer. And if you are a new guitarist, I have a free download link down below. 13 things that all new guitarists should do/know. Check it out and let me know what you think. Until next time, I'm Joshua Kenson, and thank you for watching.